What is going on? Coach Louis here, and I'm going to show you the easy way to get those heels in and those toes in with those TRX straps. You may have seen a lot of different versions out there of how to do it, but guess what? I'm going to show you my way, because you know what? It's the right way. So let's get moving. All right, so we are going to be down on the ground, and just to double check to make sure, remember the adjustment we're going to set up is at mid-calf, okay? So we're going to be set up at mid-calf, which means the handle is just at the bottom of the kneecap. Once we sit down, notice my toes are right under those foot cradles, and also notice how they're just barely touching those toes, all right? So this is ideal. Once we get into this position, notice I'm grabbing with 2 fingers, yes, specifically 2 fingers. I'm going to lay all the way back nice and slow, and what I like to call the dead bug position, which means both knees up, kind of about 90 degrees. Key here is making sure you bring them in at the same time when we bring those heels in. So again, we're going to come outside to the back of those shoes as tight as you can and behind. Notice that they're in now. I'm going to put pressure onto those heels, nice and straight. And guess what? I got my heels in ready to rock. Notice that my toes are basically right underneath the anchor point, which is important as well. Go ahead and lay your head down. And all I want us to do is get those hands nice and flat on the floor. And just go ahead and raise those hips up just a little bit. Just think about like a fist right underneath your butt, so that you have that space, and go ahead and squeeze those glutes really tight just for a couple seconds. Now go ahead and relax. Excellent. Now, if you've already got this, perfect, but I'm going to show everybody one more time just to make sure that you're good. Again, remember, toes barely touching those foot cradles. Notice the feet are together. Grab with 2 fingers. I'm going to drop down nice and slow. Dead bug position. Outside to in with those heels. Back of the shoes. Push down as much as you can, extend the legs, hips up in the air. We are ready to rock and roll. Now, let's go ahead and see how to do the toes in. So, let's reset. Same position as we did the heels in. The only difference this time is that, again, make sure the foot cradles are just barely tapping those toes. This time I'm going to do the dead bug, and guess what? This is the easy one. All I'm literally going to do is bring those foot cradles and drop them right over my shoelaces. Really easy. Keep the knees at 90 degrees. Turn to whatever side that feels good to you. Now you're facing down on the ground. We're going to go ahead and put those hands about shoulder width apart. Make sure your toes are pointed to the ground. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes. Get your quads nice and tight, your core engaged. Go ahead and push yourself up into a plank position. And guess what? Now we're doing a TRX plank in suspension. Easy stuff. Now, just to show you one more time, let's do that real quick. Again, toes barely touching those foot cradles. Grab those straps, 2 fingers per side. Laying all the way back in that dead bug position. Just letting those foot cradles right over the shoelaces. Turn it around, facing the ground. Make sure your toes are pointed straight down. Ooh, that was a nice little rhyme. Glutes tight, quads tight, core tight, hands close to the chest. Pop up. Again, now you're in the proper plank position. And of course, there's a lot of fun stuff that you can do here, which you'll see on our on-demand videos. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm going to show you on the next video on how to maintain your balance with that TRX suspension trainer. I'll see you back soon.